Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back, yes. Sorry for disappearing for so long, guys. Like, the past, I would say it's been 2 months since I last talked to you guys. It's been like basically a waiting game, but I'll let you guys know what happened in this video. Okay, so I'm coming at y'all with the whole RN school update and everything. So basically we're supposed to find out about for the accelerated BSN program is what I'm talking about. I was supposed to find out like the decision, I think they said 2 weeks after October 15th or something like that. So basically I was waiting, and sorry I can't hold my hand steady, but yeah, so that's why I was waiting to post a video, because I was just waiting to get, like, you know, my results, like if I got in or if I didn't. So October 15th rolled by, didn't get anything. A week went by, 2 weeks went by, still didn't get anything. November rolled around, still didn't hear anything from them. And at that point on allnurses.com, they have like different forums. So usually like for a school, people talk to each other like, oh yeah, I'm applying for so-and-so school. Did you get your acceptance yet? Did you not? So at that point, people had already got their rejection letters and other people already got their acceptance letters. So I'm like, yo, why is mine taking so long? Like, I would always go to the website and check, and like it would be like, oh, no decision has been made yet. And so it went on for like a good month and a half, and I'm just like, yo, what's going on with my decision? So I would say 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, I called up the school and I was like, hey, I filled out a re-enrollment application for the accelerated BSN program. I haven't heard anything back from the school yet. Can I get an update? And so the guy told me that, oh yeah, they're actively reviewing your application as of this morning, so you should hear from them within a couple of days or this week. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he was like, oh, good luck. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So like, I was excited. I'm like, okay, saying my prayers like, Lord Jesus, you know, I'm waiting for this. I was getting excited. So that week I didn't hear from them. The next week rolled by, I didn't hear from them. The following week I didn't hear from them until last week. Last week was Thanksgiving weekend and all that stuff. So last week I finally got an email from them, and they said, thank you for applying to the accelerated BSN program, but we regret to inform you that your application has been denied. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like like I wasn't really sad about it, but at the same time I was just like, because I had put off the LPN to RN program application, because I was really like, yo, I really felt like deep in my heart that I was going to get accepted into the accelerated BSN program. So I was slacking on the LPN to RN bridge program application. So what I believe had happened was basically I was waitlisted, and they do rolling admission. So like they sent out the first like acceptance letters and rejections like that week of October 15th, and usually what they do is they give people 2 weeks to reserve their spot, because there's a certain amount of seats available per class. So like once they do that, then they start the next batch of like acceptances and rejections. And so I think I made it through that next batch. And then I feel like they were just waiting to see, like, okay, if someone drops their seat, if someone accepts their seat, what will happen. Because the day that the guy was actively reviewing it, he was saying as if I was going to hear from them like 2-3 days, and I didn't hear from them for another 2 weeks. So basically what I think had happened was the people who accepted, they paid for their seats, because usually it's $500 to reserve your seat for your class. So basically just like a down payment into your tuition. So yeah, so because everyone took their spot, there was no empty spots left, so they declined my application. So that's why I believe had happened. So so yeah, guys, I didn't get into the accelerated BSN program. So I know y'all are wondering, like, okay, girl, so what's your next steps? What are you doing? So the LPN, the RN bridge program that I want to apply to for the community college, they had sent me a letter like, okay, these are the steps that you have to do. You have to take an LPN step test. It's an ATI test. You have to do a background check, all within 30 days by December 20th. And they were like, oh, you have to take a technology competency test, and you have to have all your transcripts from your colleges. And I'm like, oh my goodness, 30 days, that's past the deadline of December 20th. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to that deadline, which I was just like so frustrated with. I was kind of like discouraged, but I was like, you know what? Either way, I know I'm starting RN school next year, so something's going to happen. I don't know what, but something's going to happen. So, excuse me, yeah, so... And the other problem was my Rutgers, where I got my bachelor's degree from, they're currently holding my transcripts because I still owe them a little bit of money. Okay. Like, they felt sorry for me a couple of weeks ago, and they finally sent, like, my actual, like, degree, like, the paper. They're like, oh, yeah, we're holding your degree because of a financial hold, but... you know, we're going to give it to you anyway. So I was like, yeah. So I was testing to see, like, if they would give me my transcripts too, even though I still owed them. And they're like, nah, sis, like, we already gave you your degree. Like, we already gave you the paper. Like, you going to have to pay for them transcripts. So, yeah. So without the transcripts, that LPN to RN bridge program, they're not really going to consider my application. On top of that, I don't even think I'm prepared to even take their test. And the technology, like the computer science test and stuff, like, it was just a lot. So this past week, I have just been weighing my options, seeing other schools, checking out other accelerated BSN programs, to see, like, yo, maybe I could get into that. So there is one that I'm looking at. It's a little far, though. It's, like, close to an hour drive, which would be annoying, but... you know, I've been looking at it. I have most of the prerequisites done, and I should be able to pay off my financial hold from Rutgers this week. So, like, you know, it should line up. Like, all those, the deadlines is January, and the program starts in, like, summer. I've also been looking at a LPN to RN bridge program, which a couple of people I know went to. My sister's best friend. This other person I know went and graduated from there. It's accredited. Everything's good. So I've been looking at that. Before, I wasn't considering it because of the price. But now I'm like, yo, if I was willing to, like, you know, take out a loan for Rutgers or find a way to pay for Rutgers, that school is a lot cheaper than Rutgers. It's still a lot, but it's a lot cheaper. I could do the same thing. So that's where I'm at right now. And I also have a majority of the prerequisites done for that program. I just don't have sociology, but what I'm doing right now is I'm probably going to do the CLEP for sociology. And also for that school, they require ATI as an entrance exam. So I'm going to start studying for the ATI TEAS test, the TEAS test. Yeah, I'm going to start studying for that. Oh my gosh, I have frosting. I was eating a donut and I just realized, like, I got frosting all over my pants. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so I'm going to start studying for that. The accelerated BSN program that I was looking at, instead of the TEAS, they have a HESI as the entrance exam, which is basically like the same, similar to the TEAS, but I know a lot of bachelor's programs do the HESI instead of the TEAS. So that's basically where I'm at. But the bright side is a lot of those programs, the application deadlines aren't until like February and March, so I have time. So that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, that's my update, my RN school update. Still pushing through. I believe things are gonna turn out good. Like I said, even when I got my rejection from Rutgers, I was just like, either way, I'm starting RN school next year, and that's the mindset that I'm going with to 2020. So yeah, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I'll keep you updated when I take my sociology club, keep you updated when I take the TEAS. So, and if I find any other schools. So yeah, guys, that is my update. Sorry for going MIA, but now you guys know, like, I wasn't posting the video just because I didn't know anything. Like, I was waiting just like you guys were waiting. So yeah, guys, I will definitely update you guys and let you know what's going on. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.